Okay, I'm gonna shoot off the hip. Haven't prepared anything. Just thought I would address this topic of a Rolodex. So once you've been in a relationship with a narcissist, could be anything, coworker, family member, friend, parent, child, you're on a permanent Rolodex. Remember those old cards? I'm in my late 50s, so. But we used to write, it was alphabetized, and you'd write down people's names in alphabetical order, and it would be their name, their phone number, their business. We didn't have emails back then. So, anytime you needed someone, you could just go the Rolodex and pull up maybe someone you haven't been in contact with for a long time. It's the exact same with a narcissist. They will never take your card out of that Rolodex. Why? Because they're always hoping to reignite that relationship to get more supply out of that investment. Every relationship is transactional, and every relationship they have an investment in. That's how they look at it. Investment in time and labor, effort, because it's hard. That love bombing takes a lot out of them. It's a lot of energy spent. And it's much easier to reignite an older relationship than to start a fresh one and have to go through all of that heavy expenditure of energy to get them hooked. Because obviously you have to love bomb longer with a brand new person to get them to drop their guard, get them to really feel comfortable with you, trust you, and have that trauma bond take place. So, but with you, that trauma bond has already been there. And even if you've learned how to shut it down, in their mind, it takes a heck of a lot of effort, because if you come back to an old relationship with a narcissist, they're only going to love bomb you a week or two. But if it's a brand new relationship with a narcissist, they're going to love bomb you for 2 or 3 months minimum before they start testing your boundaries and seeing how much they can get away with. And then if you allow them to get away with enough, that trauma bond starts. What's a trauma bond? A trauma bond is peaks and valleys, where you keep thinking, it's just the circumstances that are causing these valleys. But I know this person. We had a wonderful 3 months in the beginning, and I'm sure we can get back to that. And then you'll get these little, when they feel like they're almost on the verge of losing you, they'll give you a little bit of that, not quite as high, but as a little bit of that love bombing for maybe a week or thereabouts, just to get you back to where they could then stab you in the back again, cause some more trauma, and get some narcissistic supply out of that. So they will never, ever give up on a relationship, especially if you were good, grade A, prime, USDA choice narcissistic supply. You're always going to have a little star on your file in that Rolodex, because you were the ish. You gave them the narcissistic supply that was pure Colombian, pure grade, top choice, and they could just walk around feeling so high and so important off the supply that you gave them. Remember, they can't regulate their own emotions, and they can't stand the guilt and shame they have over the really, really bad parts of themselves. So they need, people in their lives that are not toxic, so that they can, I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. People that aren't toxic, so they can regulate their emotions and project the bad stuff outward onto you. And you're like a sticky man covered in glue. And when they, bam, project that onto you, it sticks in their mind. And they know that you're the one that has the guilt and the shame for destroying people, leaving them in the gutter, and quickly moving on to the next and the next, and has maybe 2 cell phones because you've got so much social media accounts, because you've got like 10, 15 people to choose from at all times because you're playing the field the whole time. So watch out for that Hoover. And if it's someone that you have to interact with, just keep your guard up. Do as much gray rocking as you can, which is just giving them, oh, I'm fine, how are you? Superficial conversations without getting into real serious detail or real any level of emotion. Keep details and emotions out of it, because then you're vulnerable and they're going to start to try to bait you into giving them narcissistic supply. So getting offended, that's out of bounds. Anyways, I hope you guys found this message. Know you're always on that Rolodex, and they are happy to reignite that relationship at any time. God bless. Leave a like or dislike, leave a comment, please. If this message resonated with you, please consider subscribing and share this video, and I'll talk to you later.